Hello, everybody. I'm Brian.
And I'm Brian.
And this is Brian versus Brian, episode 266. Heathers. All right, man. Heathers. 1989, March 31st. Budget of $3 million, box office of $1 million. We only lost $2.
Yeah.
Come on.
What's the big deal?
Where'd the budget for this thing go? I guess to the stars, because there ain't nothing on screen. American teen satirical crime film. It was marked as a comedy where I watched it on Pluto TV. So, had some commercials. I was like, yeah, Pluto, let's do it.
Yeah.
I guess they did a musical adaptation and a TV series. The musical popped up when I was looking for it, and I was like, oh no, this is a musical?
Yeah.
I was like, that's not... I was like, Christian Slater and Winona Ryder, I wasn't expecting a musical, but it was not the movie. Thank goodness. Okay, so it was written by Daniel Waters, directed by Michael Lehman, his first film. And the writer wrote Heathers as a spec script and originally wanted Stanley Kubrick to direct the film out of admiration for Kubrick's own black comedy film, Dr. Strangelove. Don't you dare put this. Yes.
I'm sorry, but he wouldn't.
We got Christian Slater. My gammy knee. Oh, yes. You're going to have to answer to the Coca-Cola Corporation. He intended the film to contrast the optimistic teen movies of the era, particularly those written by John Hughes. Yes, it's very much a negative of those films.
Yeah.
Exact morbid opposite. So this movie, we got Winona Ryder, coincidentally, not named Heather. So she's Veronica. She's got, 3 friends named Heather. Heather Duke, Heather McNamara, and Heather Chandler. And who was Pauline? Oh, no, she wasn't part of the main group. Okay. She's friends with the popular girls, Heathers, and there's one leader. I don't know.
I think it's the Chamberlain one, yeah.
Yeah, and she wore red a lot. She had a red bow in her hair, which signified she was the queen bee. Okay. Yeah, she's hanging out with them. I don't remember much. I think the first thing is like they're going to write a note and put it in the kind of heavyset girls' lunch.
Yeah.
Is their first kind of prank.
Yeah.
And we discover that Veronica has an ability. She could perfectly mimic anyone's handwriting.
Yeah. She's a good writer. Yeah. And she can mimic the handwriting. Yeah.
It's got to look just like Davis. I don't know. A jock guy's handwriting.
Yeah, Ramrod, or what the fuck his name is.
Yeah. Oh, did you notice that one of the jocks, I think not the quarterback, but the other guy was a surfer from Three Ninjas?
Yeah.
I've never seen him in any other movie, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, hell yeah, dude. If I was a little booger, where would I be? Mom and Dad's room. It was cool seeing him.
Yeah, it was awesome.
He takes his shirt off. He's a little built.
He's at the end. Buff, yeah.
He's got these almost like hormone breasts for his size. I was like, how is your pec so big, but you're not that big?
Totally.
It's like only doing chest days, bro. I thought it was kind of strange. But yeah, I don't think it's him. I think it's the quarterback.
It's the other guy. Yeah,
mimicking. But yeah, and Veronica kind of doesn't want to do it. She's part of the popular group and an asshole, but she's still got a heart. She's not quite the quintessential mean girl. Yeah. She just is looking for friends. Happened to find him there. And they kind of convince her, oh, come on. It's going to give her, what they say, it's going to give her bathtub spout masturbation material for years. Like a lot of the lines in this, like, what the fuck was that?
Fuck me stupid with a chainsaw.
Yeah, fuck me stupid with a chainsaw. I was like, what the fuck is going on? They're just graphic to be graphic.
Yeah, as I say, this movie's trying a little too hard, in my opinion. But yeah,
Oh, it tries very hard. It's
Tries very
very avant-garde, and it's very. If you don't like this, you don't understand the dualities of man and the satire of cinema. You don't get it, man. You're part of the cog in a machine, man. I bet you love your 16 candles. What if those candles were to burn down the building? That's what this film's about.
Okay.
All right. So Christian Slater is kind of in this scene. I don't know. He's a loner. He's the guy with the camera.
Yeah,
he's that character.
Exactly.
The guy with the camera is always alone. Why are you always so weird and alone and have a camera?
Just staring at everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's who he is. And he's just kind of looking, and they get a couple eye locks across the lunchroom. Anyways, they give the bigger gal the note. And she gets up and goes and talks to the jock guy. I feel like that is a ridiculous response to that happening. You would not do that.
No, you would just keep it or something. Yeah.
Yeah, and just think about it, or maybe try to hint at it in the halls or something. You would go to his whole table full of other, jocks and be like, "Hey, let's get it on." And you think this guy's gonna be like, "Yes, let's go." So that was an inappropriate response. She gets embarrassed and leaves. And then after that, we're kind of thrown into this labyrinth of kind of vignette type scenarios and stories. I can't keep track of most of it. I'm like, I don't understand. Sometimes I'm like,
it's the question.
Are we in a new day? What just happened?
Yeah, it's a little. The first 40 minutes of this movie is a little all over the place, but yeah, they're going around the cafeteria asking them some stupid question of you just won $5 million, but aliens came to Earth. What do you do? And it's you get all these different responses, and then Christian Slater says something like, "Well, I'm gonna go out into a lake with a bottle of tequila and my saxophone or something, and some Bach." And she's like, "Ooh,
oh, Bach, he's troubled."
And then the two jocks come up to Christian Slater to bully him or whatever, and then he pulls a gun at him, and then
shoots
bang,
him.
bang, and then we cut away, and we're like, what? And then they're just blanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
This movie is so strange to watch now. All about suicide and killing people in school.
Yeah.
With a supposedly, underage cast. It's just very weird. Especially to watch it now. I was like, wow. Back then you could joke about this kind of stuff and do a satire because nobody did it. It was so fucking rare to know someone who killed themselves or, shot anybody. And so now it feels very strange.
This would not be greenlit today. I can.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, it just feels very dark, just to be dark, and they try to make it funny. I'm like, I don't find much humor in any of this, but I guess.
Yeah, some of the lines got me to chuckle a little bit. Some of the performances a little over the top. At one point we meet these two cops that find some bodies in the woods, and the topness was kind of silly, but. Yeah, this is a very different movie than I thought it was going to be. This is a very absurdist comedy. I thought this was going to be a movie, in quotes, a movie that maybe a dark comedy.
Yeah.
Still a movie. It felt very serious. I thought it was going to be one of those, but for the first 10 minutes, I was like, oh, this is not at all what I thought this movie was going to be.
Yeah, me either. I don't know what I thought. I thought it was going to be some kind of crime movie or a thriller.
Yeah,
just from the cast and the name. Mm-hmm. I didn't know I was walking into an anti-John Hughes film.
Yeah.
So so he shoots at the jocks, and we learned that he used blanks. We got the Heathers and Veronica talking about it. Can you believe they might expel him? Yeah, we shot at two people. They were blanks, Heather. God, what did he really do? Just make somebody soil their pants? Ooh, what a crime! It's like that's it. They're blanks. Come on, man.
Yeah, what's the big deal?
In school suspension at most, baby. You confiscate his gun until he gets off of school, then you give it back. And you don't tell his parents about this. That's the last thing he needs. He's from a broken home. His mother committed suicide. Come on. Christian Slater. I don't know. I do not like Christian Slater really in anything he's ever done.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
I mean, I haven't seen him in much. I can't really remember much he's done. I've always veered away from it. I don't know why.
I think his big one's probably True Romance, the Tarantino written Tony Scott.
Never seen it.
Yeah.
But in all the ones I've seen, it's usually him kind of a smaller character like he is in this. You know, co-lead at most. And he's always just so over the top with his hair in his fucking face, like, and it's always wet. Yeah. It's very over the top. What do you mean?
And he's just doing Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. He's just doing Jack Nicholson.
I felt that, but I was like, is that just how he acts? Because he kind of is like that, but it felt more Jack Nicholson in this than anything I've ever seen him in. But, I don't know. They kind of hook up, and I don't remember their first date or exactly what they're doing.
I think he literally just, I think she goes with one of the lead Heather to like some college party and has a pretty bad time because this guy's trying to get up on her, and her and Heather have a fight. So she goes home, starts writing in her diary about how she wants to kill Heather and get her out of her life.
Yeah.
And then Slater just shows up in her window. And then they fuck in her front lawn or something. That's like their first kind of thing.
Yeah, strip croquet. Yeah. The party was disturbing.
Yeah.
She's like, I got you an invite to I forget the name, some college party, and they're in high school, and all the college guys are just trying to take advantage of these high school girls.
Yeah.
And it's so weird. The guy hitting on Veronica is like, it's so nice not to have to ask what your major is.
Jesus.
That's such a weird, but it's because she's in high school. Yeah. Oh, it's so nice not to have to pretend to care about your major. I could just,
Yeah.
But then he's like, so once you do get accepted, what are you going to choose to study? So basically asking the question.
Mm-hmm.
It was weird. And yeah, they're trying to force themselves on everybody, and Veronica ends up getting sick and puking at the party, and the other Heather makes fun of her and says she's going to ruin her life Monday. Then we get the diary stuff. How did they take care of... Kristen Slater's character's over there, and they're talking about, how are they gonna kill her? And I don't remember if the initial plan was to make it look like a suicide or not.
I think I thought that, and maybe I could have read it wrong, but I mean, it's clear after you get through the movie that Christian Slater is up to no good. And even, I guess, in that scene, he's up to no good because he pulls out the fucking, whatever, the Drano or whatever. But I think Veronica the whole time is like, oh, she has a hangover. She always likes this drink. Let's just make her sick. Like, let's get her some payback. And let's make her sick. I don't think Veronica in that moment wanted to kill anybody. But, like I said, Chris Slater opens the fucking door and he's like, oh.
Veronica's idea was... what, milk and orange juice mixed together? Like, ooh, that's gross.
Like that. Yeah,
I was like, I don't know about that. It's creamy. It's like a smoothie, baby. I ain't worried about that. It's like an orange Julius. It's frothy. It's delicious. It's refreshing. Okay.
Yeah.
Any day, I'll take one. Little code foam on top. You never know. And then her other idea was like, well, we could also add a loogie to it. And they're like, I can't get one. So much for that idea. Nice lug. Wish I hawked that. And he's like, well, we got this Drano. And he pours that blue Drano in a cup. And it's like, you obviously don't know Heather. She would never drink anything that looks like that. Like, she doesn't drink primary colors. Only neutrals. Like coffee. And she doesn't do Kool-Aid. She doesn't do Drano. And then yeah, they have a cup of orange juice and milk mixed in a cup of Drano, and she's like, and he's like, well, she didn't see it. She would drink it, and he puts like a teapot lid. I think it's gonna be like almost like a coffee cup lid with a sippy hole, but it's just a fucking something you put on an old school like sugar, container. It's just a lid,
or like a creamer container with like a lid.
Yeah, and it covers it. And it's like, yeah, she's gonna take it off to drink it.
Yeah,
it's like,
she's not gonna drink it from the spout. Who the fuck would do that?
And then I don't know, they're kind of talking, and I think they were kissing or something. And then Veronica picks up the Drano cup instead of the orange juice milk cup, and Slater notices it. It's like, Veronica, well, never mind, let's go. It just follows by, this could be interesting. Mm-hmm. And they go to her house, I guess. I don't know, they just travel with this little cup of Drano, go to her house. I don't know how they get in.
In her house. I thought they were like in her house.
Were they in her house?
I think so. I think they were in her kitchen. I think so. Because when they're opening the sliding glass door, I think that there's some dialogue about her and her house. I don't know. I got the sense that they were in her house, but I have no fucking idea.
Okay, I'm sure probably were. This makes sense. So they go up to her room, and I think they're just looking at her and talking, and she just wakes up on her own. What are you guys doing here? Why'd you bring him to my house? Oh, we're just here. And then Christian's like, I heard you might have a hangover. I got a special recipe that'll fix you right up. And she's like, ew, I'm not drinking that piss. He's like, well, if you don't think you can handle it. She's like, you think I'm going to drink it just because you fucking called me a chicken? Give me that shit. It kind of reminded me of Three Ninjas when the kids were trying to convince the robbers to drink the X-Lax shit. He has that soda. He's like, this is good. Give me that, you little fart. I want some of that good stuff. So she drinks it and downs it like a shot. And then her teeth are all blue. Her mouth's just super blue. Takes a couple steps forward. You think she's going to be... You just hear like a stomach curdling noise. Yeah. You think she's like going to be okay. And then she falls face...
around. I thought she was joking.
Yeah, I thought she was... That's how the acting is in this. You don't know if they're acting fucking around or if they're acting. You don't know. That's how it is. And she falls face first into a glass coffee table or something. Like I don't know what he said, but I'm sure Slater said, "Oh, look at that." Oh, some shit. He had some one-liner. And then they're like, "What are we gonna do? Oh no, we're gonna tell the police." And I think Christian Slater came up with the idea, like, hey, can't you write like her in her handwriting? Would say the burden of being the most popular girl was too much. Just couldn't handle it. And you start writing the note. Write down this: the myriad of problems in my life. She's like, she would never use the word myriad. It's like, maybe that's the thing. She knew this was her last hurrah. Decided to use every 50-cent word she could come up with. She's like, that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, she's like, she flunked that and spelling test or whatever.
Yeah, last week everyone's gonna know. Yeah, but now you know that it meant that much to her that she did. The weight of it, of misspelling myriad. They make a note, and leave it, and it kind of has, they want to kill the queen, but kind of has the opposite effect of what they intended, and they make, a legend at school. Yeah. She's more popular than she's ever been. And we get all the teachers talking about it. And I just love they all have the suicide note. All of them. Yeah. They're just passing it around, everybody. Like doing a class. I was like, everyone read it and tell me what your feelings are.
It's fucking
Everybody
crazy.
gets a turn. Yeah, they're gonna print it in the fucking yearbook as a tribute. Fucking nuts.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, and I like how later in the movie, like, Veronica goes to Heather's locker, and it's got the big sticker on it, like "Do not open."
Oh yeah.
Like, and it's been a while since she died. Other people have died since then in the film, so it's been a while, at least days or weeks, and all her shit is still in her locker. Like, it's just gonna be left. Well, when someone dies at this school, we just that locker is forever not used.
Yeah.
we don't give the contents to the family. We don't do any of that. It's just there forever. That was strange.
Stupid. I was gonna say, I do like the all the stuff with the priest. I wish we got more of him. He's the guy from Beetlejuice. But every time he's up there on his podium, he starts spouting something. I was giggling. His first speech was something to do with MTV and video games and all this. I thought that was pretty humorous.
Yeah. And then who do we go from there? We got Heather's the first. And then I don't remember their next.
I don't think anything really happens. I think we're kind of just watching Veronica and JD, I think his name is Christian Slater, kind of fall in love and get up to some shenanigans. But I think the next one is one of the Heathers asked Veronica to go on a double date with those jocks and to go cow tipping, and Christian Slater doesn't like that, so they. Oh, and then and nothing happens on that date. I think that they get fucking shit faced out on the farm, and nothing really happens. And so the next day, one of the jocks says that Winona Ryder or Veronica gave like double blowjobs or something, or was it sword fighting?
It was said much. Yeah, they said were sword fighting in your mouth.
So she wasn't happy about that. So now they've come up with a plan to get those two jocks in the middle of the woods. And Christian Slater comes up with, what is it? German? I forget what the phrase was, but he basically convinces her that he has these bullets from his great grandfather from World War II that
they're poison. They don't hurt you.
Doesn't kill anybody. It hits them, they bleed, but they just go unconscious, and then they wake up later. And she buys that. And the plan was to make it seem like they were gay. So they got all these like gay props.
Yeah,
making it seem like they were going to meet.
I didn't get that until later in the film.
Yeah,
I didn't really get what they were trying to do at the time until the sheriff found the bodies and he pulls out the mineral water and he's like, "Look at this! Oh my God, they were gay!" Like, that's all they needed.
Yeah,
a mineral water. That was good. And then my mind went back. Oh, okay, that's what they were talking about, because he was like, "Well, if you don't have a beer in your hand, you're gay here in Ohio."
Yeah. And like the whole I think she crafts another suicide note of like forbidden love and society that can't accept us kind of thing.
Before we move on to the funeral, or a little bit after that, I want to touch on the relationship that like JD had with his father, which is so fucking strange.
What the fuck?
What's going on? They'd just be sitting in this 80s ass house, and the dad would walk by, and he would be like, Christian Slater, the son, would be like, "Hey son, how was your day at school today?" And the dad would be like, "Oh, it was pretty good, Pops. What you doing?" And then he, as Christian Slater, as a dad, be like, with his girlfriend there, like, "Aren't you going to ask your girl to stay for dinner?" And it's just a very fucking weird thing that I had no idea. And then Veronica's uncomfortable. Like, what the fuck is going on? Is this how you talk to each other, like, every time you speak? And it happened all the time. Like, he went by his room when he was building bombs, and he's like, what did he say? "Hey, Dad, you want to come and spend some time with me?" And he's like, "Sorry, sport, really busy right now." And he's like, what the fuck? And then we find out. So at first I thought his dad was like a finance guy, but I must have got that confused with some other rich person's dad, because he's like in demolition.
Yeah.
and I vaguely thought he told a story of like killing somebody and hiding it in a demolition. It was like, yeah, I put the bombs on the bottom floor and the flashes at the top, and no one knew someone was in the basement.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I wasn't sure I caught that right. And I was like, well, I don't know. No one seems to be affected by it. Maybe I was misinterpreting the story.
No, he says he comes in the first time we see him, aside from the dad son thing, which is off-putting. But he comes in and he's like, these two fucking cunt bitches won't let me do my demolition or something like that. So he's going off and he's walking on this treadmill. So that's kind of all we get. And then later in the movie, he walks in. He's like, I got the bitches. And then he puts in this VCR tape. And you're right. He says, what the fuck did he say? Like, it was some sort of ethnic term. It wasn't like, oh, I just put some guy. It was like something. And he goes, I put him in the basement and blew the charges. And he was like smiling and takes the tape out. And obviously that gives... foreshadowing to the end, but
have a good day, sport. And walks out. Or have a good day, pops. I guess it would be something weird. And then we casually get to find out that JD's mom took her own life because he's like, just a casual line to his dad. Last time I saw my mom, she was waving at me from a window in a library.
Yeah.
And then dad's like. And at first I thought he was insinuating like his mother was the shooter at the book suppository. That's what I thought. Because they said they moved around. I think he mentioned Texas as one of the... And I was like, what? Are we saying your mom assassinated JFK? Is that what we're doing? No, it wouldn't be out of place. It wouldn't be the strangest thing in this film. Not even close. Not even top 5. But no, I guess she just went into a building she knew was being demolished, and just casually waved to her son, hey.
Fucking weird.
So that's kind of what messed him up, I guess, and made him obsessed with that subject matter. They kill the guys, and Veronica doesn't even know that it's going to kill him, even when it's happening. She's like still tapping the one from Three Ninjas. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Just shoots him in the neck too.
Instant death.
And then he chases the other guy, and it's a really shitty.
It's so bad.
Chase. Just a slow jogging chase. He's like the guy's like running. I think Christian Slater, JD, even like circles around him. Yeah. You're gonna die. Yeah.
It's like, what are we doing?
We get like a low foot going over camera shot. And then they set him up, and the cops come, and they even chase him down, and they have to jump in their car and quickly take off their shirts and start making out to hide. There's nothing down here, just two kids getting making out in a car. Well, come back. These gay guys are dead. And then he goes back. And I love the funeral for the two jocks.
Oh, yeah, the dad.
They're in full uniform in an open casket next to each other. And then the dad is, I don't care if you were gay, son. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
I'm proud of my dead gay son.
That was probably the funniest scene in the movie, to be honest.
And then Christian Slater has the fucking line after he says that. How proud do you think you'd be to have a gay son with a pulse? Yeah. And then Winona Ryder laughs, and I don't know, like the little sister of one of them or something looks back with a tear in her eye, and Winona's like, oh, cringy. Oh. That's their next victims. And then, they're widely accepted, and they're taking their own lives, like Romeo and Juliet.
And it's like the school, one of the main teachers, I don't even know what she teaches, but she's like kind of spinning the suicide thing into like a positive. So it's like all this media is getting involved, and it's a little, the message of this movie is a little weird. It's also very heavy-handed. The second half of this movie is very heavy-handed. And also it was about suicide. I thought it was like the first hour, I'm like, okay, this is kind of a interesting black comedy of these teenagers kind of, I guess it was like a take on bullying. That would be my take on it. And then the movie just transitions into like full on heavy handed, on the nose stuff about suicide. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't get the message. You're part of the system and the problem unless you completely remove yourself from it. There is no escape. This is society. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
what the fuck is going on in his head?
Suicide epidemic in the 80s I didn't know about amongst teenagers. Like Sarah was Googling, because I said it out loud. I was like, what is this movie? And Sarah Googled it. She's like, yeah, it was kind of high, but it was mostly from like, she said 1990 to 1995 was when it was, the suicide rate was the highest. And then it went down after that. But I was just like, damn, what the fuck was happening in the late 80s, man? And
we do get Shannon Doherty as one of the Heathers from 90210, and this is before she did that. So that was kind of cool. I was like, oh, look. Yeah, she kind of takes over the role of the head Heather.
Yeah.
We get another blonde Heather getting killed, though, don't we? The cheerleader one. Oh, she tries to kill herself
by the other Heather. Yeah, she tries to kill herself, and Veronica
with a bunch of pills, and then Veronica stops her.
Slaps her.
Like, dude, no, you don't get to do it unless I murder you.
Yeah,
it's like, so it's this weird thing. I don't know. Smashes the pills, and yeah, I don't. And then we get the bigger girl is getting more bullied from the beginning, and she decides to try and take her life because it's super popular in the school. Yeah. And she walks out into the road. It didn't even seem like a freeway, though. Like, the cars weren't moving very fast. They're just kind of... I was like, what is going on? And then she just kind of casually walks out of it, and then we off screen or with a black screen we hear like a semi truck
crash or
brakes or something. Yeah. And then we get a scene where I don't know who it was. Was it Shannon Doherty's Heather telling Veronica about it?
Yeah.
Like, oh, she tried to off herself. Whoa, what do you do? Is she okay? Yeah, unfortunately, she failed like everything she does in life. So she's in stable condition. And yeah, I think that's all we have for that for quite a while. So I don't even know what the hell that was about. We get any more?
At this point, Veronica is kind of trying to remove herself from the situation, and Christian Slater's like, more. We got to go.
Yeah.
And Veronica's like, all right, you're a fucking psychopath. So at this point in the movie, I think she's starting to distance herself. I think they even like break up.
Yeah, they break up. And every time he sees her, he forces a kiss on her.
Yeah.
Like, oh, come on, baby. And she doesn't seem too perturbed by it. She's just kind of like, hey, we're broke up, man, and you're fucking nuts. It's just like, dude, this guy, it's weird.
It is
creepy.
Very weird.
I think that's the only murders we get, really, till the end.
Yeah. The two jocks are the only murders, and I think for the rest of the movie, there's attempted murders at the end, but I think those two are the last people who actually died.
Yeah. And then I don't know, Chris or JD gets the idea to, I don't know, finally kill Veronica.
Yeah, I missed the whole scene. I went to the kitchen to grab something, and there was a scene between JD and the 90210 Heather. He convinces her to do some sort of what is it?
A petition.
A petition, but I missed what that was. I missed that whole subplot. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
I think the petition was to say it was something about suicide. Like they were all gonna join I don't know, a petition to support suicide or something weird and crazy. I didn't quite understand it, and she felt honored to be asked instead of Veronica, and she thought, this will piss off Veronica. Her boyfriend is. And then she tells Veronica, yeah, your boyfriend with the petition. Are you jealous much? She asked me to get it signed. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. The petition, stupid. Duh. And then the plan is revealed later that he's like, they don't even know what they signed. She's like, what do you mean? And he like cuts a piece of tape that was like holding the document together, and it folds out. It's like, this is our manifesto, saying our glorious group suicide that will make us famous. The only way to escape society is to completely deny it. Some fucking Unabomber manifesto shit.
And he says this to her while he thinks that she's hung herself, like she's hanging.
Oh yeah. Because he went to her house and she's hanging. And then I loved you and I wanted to make up with you, but I did come here to kill you. He has his gun. But I was hoping it wouldn't come to that. I was going to give you one more shot to join me. I'm going to put bombs in the bottom of the school. My dad gave me an idea. Flashbangs on the top. Yeah.
I do love the mom scene when the mom walks in. She's like, "Oh, I didn't want you to work at that second job or whatever it was."
The mom, I should have let you work at the mall. I'm sorry. And then, she just falls down, and she had it secretly tied around her waist and not, tight around her neck. She's like, "Well, what's for dinner, Ma?" or some shit like that. Just joshing you. And I remember I saw something that the director or the writer said that they wanted to use like slang language for these kids that would be timeless and wasn't actually, super tied to the 80s and not necessarily what kids would say, but seemed like something kids would say across time, so it was timeless. And I was like, I didn't get that at all from this.
This was very dated.
Seemed incredibly 1988.
Yes.
So I don't know where that came from.
What's your damage? Like shit like that. No one says what's your damage in it. Yeah.
Yeah, he even says like this will be the Woodstock of the 80s,
Oh yeah. Slater,
yeah. So the rest of the movie is just him planting bombs and her trying to stop the bombing.
Yeah.
And then it's a Friday. Veronica's like, "Where's everybody going?" Like, you don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, it's Friday. Oh, she's like, "Oh yeah, pep rally. Hell yeah, pep rally, dude." She goes down there and they kind of have a couple shitty fights where she's got a gun 2 inches from his face, not realizing, okay, this is a man. He could probably hit the gun away pretty quick. I shouldn't stand this close.
Yeah.
Or just shoot him. You want to stop it, just shoot him.
Yeah.
We gotta get a dialogue going here. And then Christian Slater, knocks the gun away, and the gun is still in play. Like, she could literally shoot him, but she's just kind of, no, stop. And then he does, of all the moves he could do, like punching her, pushing her, he like grabs her head and does like a crazy knee, just
knees her face,
knees her in the face.
Get some.
Which seems like a strange move in the vicinity, in the context of the fight.
Yeah.
This is the 80s. We usually just slap someone or punch them. It's not UFC over here. Just, knee
to the face.
And then I don't remember kind of what happened to her. I think she get knocked out for a bit, and then
he goes deeper into the boiler room. He's setting up a timer, and she just gets up from where she is and continues to try and stop him. We get into another scuffle.
Yeah, and then
she hits him with a fire extinguisher. That's what it was. She picks up a fire extinguisher from the wall, creeps up on him. Is when like he's getting the knife to kill the last Heather? That's before this. Yeah, that was a dream sequence, though. That was a dream that Winona.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Fool me. Yeah. I don't know. So all over the place.
Yeah. Heather is alive and well, and for the rest of the movie, yeah. It's just a dream.
I was just asking because I thought Veronica stabbed him. Or no, she shot him, huh?
She shot his middle finger off.
Shot his middle finger off. And then there's some kind of wound in his shoulder. Does she stab him, or
she shoots him? She shoots the middle finger off, and then he gives some crazy unhinged Christian Slater speech, and then she's like, "Not today," or whatever the fuck, and she hits him. She shoots him a couple more times, and then he kind of goes away. Oh, and then after he gets shot a couple times, he comes down with the knife, and it stops the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it took, is him accidentally stabbing the device. The timer stops. It's got 3 red buttons. He's like, how do you stop the device? Push the red button.
Yeah. Haha.
Fuck! So, yeah, he presumably dies. She walks out of the school thinking everything is safe, and she's all fucked up. He comes out, wow, I didn't know you had it in you. Wow.
You got
really,
power.
You really did a number on me.
Yeah.
And then I think he's like, it's a shame. And then it kind of shows a bomb inside of his jacket. And I think he's like, well, you foiled my plan. I guess I'll just have to leave by myself or some crap.
Yeah.
And he's like standing like 10 feet in front of her waiting for his bomb to go off. She like lights a cigarette, about to watch it. And I'm like, that seems really close to the bomb. And then like it just blows up and she's like covered in like ash and like her face is burnt. Like, oh, fuck.
Jesus.
Could have backed up.
No blood or anything.
No. I thought it was going to be like a balloon shot.
Yeah.
So, surprise. And then that's kind of how we end. I think she turns around and goes back in the school. And then we have the new Top Heather saying some shit.
90210 one, yeah.
Yeah.
The red thing, yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. She says something to her. And then Veronica grabs the bow out of her. Hey, what are you doing? I'm the top dog now.
Yeah, there's a new sheriff in town, I think she said.
Oh, no. Oh, no. And then the big girl who tried to take her life is like in a wheelchair in the hallway. And I forget her name, but she's like, hey, are you doing anything for prom? My date unexpectedly
exploded. She should have said
yeah,
that. Yeah. That's a perfect, yeah. Come on.
Unexpectedly
Combusted over now.
Yeah, changed his plan, so I don't have anything to do. Do you want to go get some new rentals and pop some corn and watch? She's like, I would love that. So would I. And then she turns her little scooter around and scoots with her, and she's like, and then they show Doherty, Heather, like, what? But she's unpopular. Yeah. How can you be the most popular girl and be friends with her? And then you get another shot of them walking away, the scooter and Veronica, and she's just like scooting a circle around her like an excited puppy, like, yay! And that's it, man. And we end. Oh, man.
Yeah, what a weird one.
I don't know, man. The John Hughes films caused a spark of like teen angst problems, simple problems. My boyfriend doesn't like me. I'm getting a C. And I think this was just like a satire, and it's like, those are the problems, really? The problems we face are murder and fucking death and fucking societal constraints on our love and our friendships. And it just, okay, cool.
Yeah. That may be true, but I would much rather watch a John Hughes movie than this, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I want my glass half full when I'm watching a film. Man. I want my... Yeah, so I found it pretty rough. I don't know. This is a big cult hit, though, so
yeah,
maybe it hits different in 1988. I'm sure it does. But I didn't get much enjoyment out of it. I thought all the acting was crazy.
Yes.
Bad. I mean, Winona Ryder was okay, but she's just kind of Winona Ryder. She's kind of, I don't know. Yeah. She's very Wednesday. But other than that, I thought it was all pretty cringe, and the source material was especially cringe. I found it so hard to find humor or enjoyment in it, even as a satire. I mean, if you're gonna satire it harder, please. Let us know what we're doing. Don't make it almost ambiguous. Because then it feels like you're preaching death and destruction. I don't know, and I don't like it. It's not fun to me. So I guess I can get why people might like this, but I really didn't. For me, it's freaking 4.7.
Woo!
I just did not enjoy it very much at all, and not at all what I thought it was going to be. Maybe that influenced my enjoyment.
That may be true. I mean, I'm a little higher than you, but not by much. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think my biggest thing, and you know this more than anybody. I've said this multiple times, but I'm not a absurd comedy fan. The moment reality in movies is broken, the more disconnected I become from the source material. And this movie is absurd. It is these characters don't feel like real people. The cinematography is so bad. Just the look and feel of the movie is just like ugh. It feels very amateurish, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but coupled that with the fucking absurdist shit, I'm just like, this is not my cup of tea. I understand that it's other people's. It's a little edgy. I get it. It's kind of different. So I understand why people would love it. But this is not my thing. Yeah, I don't know. I think that the ending, the climax, was at least somewhat entertaining in the sense that like there's stakes involved, trying to disarm some bombs. I don't know. Just inherently, that's just kind of at least a little more engaging and exciting. And I don't know. Like I said earlier, I just wish this was handled by somebody that took the source material a little more seriously and gave us a movie in quotes. You can even make it a black comedy, like the Coen brothers doing this source material probably would have been awesome because they have a good balance of like silly characters saying silly things, but also having kind of a serious tone to it. I was kind of expecting that, but this movie just goes hard on absurdity, and I did not like that. So for me, I'm just giving it a 6. It's fine. I don't think I'm ever going to watch this again, but I'm happy that I finally got a chance to watch it. It's very weird and bizarre. I was not expecting that, and it's kind of off-putting, but yeah, interesting nonetheless.
Yeah, 4.7 and a 6. Go check it out. If you've already seen it, you know what to expect. If you haven't, you're going to be surprised, I'm sure, as we were. As always, here on YouTube, please like and subscribe and come hang out. Also on Apple Music and Spotify, if that's how you do your podcast. We don't care where you do them or how you do them, as long as you do them with us occasionally. We'd appreciate it. So come hang out. Couldn't do it without you. Until the next Peace.
Peace.